Hi, everybody. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of the Exo Consortium, where we bring together leading organizations. Hi, everybody. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of the Exo Consortium, where we bring together leading organizations. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Wow, that's nice. It's a whole echo chamber. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and record. So yeah, welcome everyone. You know, it's super interesting because I brought Coffee here, our operations manager and the Levitation Lab founder, because we have serious audio news to share with you. So this is actually perfect that everything was glitching out right now. So we have done something, you guys, that has never ever been done on the planet, and we're going to be leaking it. It's not even, we haven't
released it yet. Yeah,
we haven't released it yet, but you're going to see it kind of here now, and we'll be releasing the videos later. So as you guys know, LightNet does these crazy labs where we get a bunch of people together and we put very bold plans forwards and intentions forward to see what will happen. And our radio team got really bold this time, you know, where we talked to ETs on the radios and we said, well, let's just cut an EP, let's just make an EP, a music EP with aliens and see if they can play actual instruments.
yeah.
And this is what happened. You guys, nothing happened for 2 weeks. We were sitting, we gave them 15 minutes.
Yeah.
We were sitting in silence. And I'm thinking, wow, we got the entire team here. Nothing's happening. I'm like, were you too ambitious this time? And I was like, no. But we had nothing coming through for at least kind of 2 weeks.
So we kind of had to turn into believers, you know?
And then we had an app developer, Ricky from VBE Software, who develops ghost apps to talk to dead people. And he's like, well, I was like, do you think it'll work on ETs? He's like, I have no idea. I've never tried it. And I was like, well, let's try it. So last season, we actually got them to speak. So we tested it and we said, are you an ET? And they were like, yeah. So if it does work, ETs can descend that far.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show a couple things. I'm going to show a little mini documentary, which is, I think, 3 minutes. And then we're going to actually play out the song that you edited today.
Yeah. And that's going to be pretty fun. I spent a little bit on it and I'm pretty proud of the results so far as the first ET human song collaboration goes, you know?
Yeah, you guys, this is the cultural renaissance. This is the bleeding edge of contact, right? We're not talking about weapons. We're not talking about tech. We're talking about music, cultural exchange. That's what the Galactic Renaissance is all about. And we're glad you're here today. So check this out. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share the audio so you guys can hear this. Now, here's what happened. Check this out.
Constant equipment phase.
L.
So Ricky, what do you think?
Safety mirror.
Something mirror.
Safety.
Oh,
Safety mirror.
Adventure safety mirror. That's what we should call the EP, you guys.
seems like the more we
Mention,
talk about this,
discipline, swing,
the more they're communicating.
launch,
Typically.
useful,
Yeah.
residential, colleague, extension, distribute,
Ollie extension distribute distribute with you guys. Ollie.
transform, on, reflect,
Are they blue?
Are you blue? No.
Are you transparent? Our REM pod just went off a lot. Oh my God. These are the cutest questions, you guys. This is like anthropology 101.
Yes, 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 maybe, yes, yes, yes.
Oh, so they're transparent.
Can you see, can I see through your skin to your internal organ? Yes.
yeah,
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Numerous yeses.
I got a question.
Yeah, Libby.
Are you happy?
yeah.
Yes, 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 yes.
We are happy too. What did you guys think of that? Pretty wild, right? Now, we had all sorts of apps. One of them was the Para Tools. It's called Para, P-A-R for Paranormal Tools, T-O-O-L-Z Pro. And that allows you to have different apps. One of them is the Yes No app. One of them is the dial that allows you to go back and forth. And we also had a crop circle app that he built that I'm not sure if this one is even released yet, but they can pick crop circles. And we said, oh, wouldn't it be cool if they could pick the human off of here? And sure enough, they went right to the human one. And we were like, we have a common language. So
Pretty
I'm going to
cool.
play right now the song that Coffee edited together today. So this is true interspecies collaboration. Here we go, guys.
Pretty fun.
Okay.
Beings of light, past loved ones, extra-dimensionals, ultra-dimensionals, angels, and all who are of love and light, we call you here now to commune with us, converse with us, play with us, to explore, and to experience joy and love together.
Cool, you guys. So that was that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. It was a pleasure.
What fun, you guys. Yeah. So this is really what's to come. I mean, we asked them so many questions. They said, and this is what we've heard from other people, is that sometimes their ships are transparent. And we asked them if they saw us as transparent. They were like, no, you're not transparent. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is really exciting. Anybody can do this. You know, we have developed the pathway to do it because we figured out what apps and we figured out that it's possible. But now that
hearts and stuff like that, you know, we're expecting it. So
yeah, so now that opens the door for all of you guys to try this too, because the belief is already created because we did it. It's really fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm gonna bring up Sylvain right now to give us an update from Thailand and about the ET embassy. I mean, so much is going on now that the governments are in. Avi Loeb's in, the government's in. You know, Coffee and I did a broadcast with Alan Steinfeld to talk about, you know, the House broadcast. You know, I'm sure you guys all know, like, they're on break right now, the House, but everybody is demanding information and all the witnesses are ready to go. So, hey, Sylvain, good to see you.
Hey. Nice to see you all. And yeah, this is a really exciting times for, let's call it the disclosure movement. You know, information coming out. And there's a bunch of stuff happening in the States, that's one, but there's also a bunch of things that are happening internationally in other nations, and that we are connected with a lot of other projects, one of which, interestingly, is going to come through. And I'm sorry, I was going to say something I'm not supposed to say, but it's going to come through next month. Something really exciting at the international level will happen. And this information, what's the details of that, will likely going to be mediatized all over the world because it's going to be at a top level of international governments. But will be the Alliance for Extraterrestrial Diplomatic Contact, my organization, will be able to detail the outcomes of that disclosure type project in our conference in the end of November, November 29th at 4 p.m. Pacific. We have, since I can't tell you the specifics, since they were not revealed to me because they're still in the works and being dealt with until September. What I can tell you is that we'll have 2 representatives of that particular effort at the conference to talk about it. And these people are Roberto Pinotti, which you may know. He's quite famous in the UFO and exopolitics world, and also Paolo Guzzardi. They're both members of ICER, which is I have to look it up because I can't remember their names. It's in the International Coalition for Extraterrestrial Research. It's an international organization that focuses on, just like us, on creating a discussion an unofficial discussion with the extraterrestrials. So they'll be talking about what's happening in the highest level of the world surrounding the disclosure movement. So what you're seeing in the States is really focused on the information that the Americans have. But what I'm talking about is international, worldwide discussion with all nations. So it's going to be particularly exciting. At the same time, at the conference, and I'm going to post a link to the conference itself in the chat here so people can go and register. It's a free online event this year. So you can just go there. It's settled in our good friend Neil Gower's portal to Ascension. So you can go in there and register to attend. We're also going to give specific updates from the Alliance itself, which is now nearly 2 million supporters strong, 25 organizations internationally. We are even talking to movie makers and celebrities in Asia, specifically in Thailand here, that are all over the place, all over the ET contact phenomena and other individuals all over that want to come out and start talking about it openly, because it's no longer kind of it's less and less of a fringe thing. It's more So like, let's talk about this and what are we going to do about it? So some people that are more in the limelight are willing to come out and start really talking about their passion of humanity getting to the new age, about us having contact with ETs and other civilizations from elsewhere. This is all happening as we speak. Like, a lot of it's happening and being initiated this year. So what you're seeing in the States is just the beginning. Like, a lot of nations are having the same discussions all over, and a lot of people are activated about that. And well, at the conference, interestingly, what often comes up, and we talk about this here at LikeNet, is there's a third component to this effort to make contact, right? The third component being love. Like, humanity needs to be more love, right? So we'll have two amazing guests at the conference that will talk about that. One is somebody you probably know very well, Scott Kadamus, is going to talk about love, his expertise. And we'll have a representative of the International Aurelian Movement as well, who's been talking about love since the 1970s. Nicole Bertrand, a person I actually know very well myself, talking about the topic too. So we have, like, how do we prepare ourselves for a contact? We're going to have what's happening with the alliance, which is the actual construction of the embassy, political discussions about extraterritoriality for the land, all that stuff. We'll reveal what's happening with there this year. And we'll have probably a foundational reveal about what's happening internationally regarding disclosure by our two famous guests. And the details of what they're going to talk about is going to be revealed probably in September, when what they're working on, concludes. I'm being told. So it's going to be great. The movement of getting the formal contact with the people that we were just talking to or hearing the audio. It's ongoing, but we're coming to a head where it's becoming a public thing that'll be mediatized and mainstream, and no longer a weird thing. It's going to be something people will just have to start to understand in the real world. This is happening, right? So this is my news for this month. I'm happy to report it, and you can, I would encourage anybody to follow us on our website, newsletter, on Facebook. Give support to the Alliance and what we do as a volunteer organization. And we'll be happy to keep you guys informed on all these developments in our different postings. Thanks, Nika.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm just going to pull up your site real quick here. So this is the Alliance website. They've got all these different organizations now coming in, 25 organizations, million supporters. This is the time, I bet countries are, it used to be, somebody and I would have these discussions like which country is going to actually be the one to have the embassy. But now I think people are going to want to be the first ones. Like, I think there might even be, competition at this point, because once this stuff comes down, people are going to want to be the first country with that. So this is the Portal to Ascension site. I'm going to drop this into the chat. But this is where you can register for free or by donation. Again, if you guys want to support a galactic future, this is good money well spent. You know what I mean? And a lot of different organizations. Oh, here's Nadi calling. Do you want to take this? Okay. So we were going to bring Nadi in to talk about her crazy crop circle situation, but I don't know if she can make it. But anyway, so this is where you're going to sign up, and you can get a replay if you don't know if you can make it at that time. I also was going to mention, so Nadi is going to be doing this weekend the fundamental structures of space-time, also on Portal to Ascension. And she had some crazy stuff happening to her. She went to England. This is the crop circle that she ended up seeing. I mean, and lying inside. So there's some powerful different geometries and things that happen. So it's pretty incredible. So we'll wait for her next time when she has a better signal to come on and share about what happens. Also wanted to mention Disclosure Fest. Disclosure Fest, Adrian Valera is one of the sweetest, kindest, amazing people on the planet. And he's done so much work helping people in the inner city in LA. He used to work at a record label, but he's amazing. And he is pulling out all the stops at Stairway to the Stars. It's going to be in Las Vegas. I mean, he had to make 2 posters. There's not many people going to be talking. We've got Jimmy Church, Bashar, Adam Apollo, Carolyn Corey, Richard Dolan, Stephen Bassett, all the folks there. So go ahead and check it out. They do have volunteer spots and sponsorships and things like that. We also wanted to let you know before we close that LightNet is doing our biggest experiment yet. We're going to be getting 250 people from around the world coming to make mass contact in one place. So it's going to be online, but it's also going to be here in Sedona. And this is the second time we've done this. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Altair is going to be leading us. And, he has studied all the different cultures, the Vedics, the Hopi, the mystical Christian, he's studied in Indian ashrams. He studied in Chinese cultures. He's studied down in the Amazon, and he says they all point to the same thing, that there are star nations, and that you can get to them when you tune your frequency in the right way. We actually have a free webinar, which he'll explain and teach you some of what he's going to be doing to contact. So you just go to lightnet.org, Sedona 250, or just go to lightnet.org and you can sign up for that free hour-long webinar where we give you some really amazing tools. So this is going to be a 5-day thing. We're going to have a making music with ET workshop that you can attend as well. And as well as, we're going to be doing lucid dreaming. There's a whole raising your vibration group that's going to be coming in. It's Altair's team. And it's actually a free app, ROV meditation. You can find it on the App Store, and it's 200 meditations that help you raise your vibration, because so when you raise your vibration, you're having a better experience, and you're also having a better experience. You're giving a better experience to other people. So I don't think Nadi's going to make it because she's going to be here later, but she's not going to be able to be making it till tonight. So we'll have her on next time. But thank you guys so much for joining us. If you'd like to present what you guys are doing in the world, you can email us at team@lightnet.org. This is an exciting time, and it's great that we're all getting together with different organizations to push this galactic renaissance forward. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next month. On Saturday, I should mention we're having our community call. So every Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 Eastern Standard Time, we get together and we listen to an experiencer. And this month it's going to be Jimmy Cutie. And he's going to be sharing his contact experiences. And then we're going to be getting into breakout groups of 3. So this is a chance for you to meet other experiencers or meet other seekers, to just make friends and get in touch. People share their, contact information, and they're always like, oh, wow, it was so synchronistic that I was in that room with that person. So we know you'll enjoy it. If you go to lightnet.org/connection, you can sign up for that for free. So hope to see you Saturday. And thanks for joining us, Sylvain. We'll see you next time.